In this lesson, we will discuss something important: how we can protect our environment in this digital era. First, let us discuss electronic waste or e-waste. E-waste, or waste electrical and electronic equipment (WEE), refers to end-of-life electrical and electronic equipment (EE) and its parts that have ceased to be of value to their users or have become unusable due to wear and tear, damage, or obsolescence. This definition also includes equipment intended for reuse, resale, or disposal. E-waste consists of a wide range of discarded products with circuitry or electrical. As per the Global E-Waste Monitor 2024 report by the United Nations Institute for Training and Research and the International Telecommunication Union, a record 62 billion kilograms of e-waste was generated globally in 2022, averaging 7.8 kilograms per capita annually. Among this e-waste, only 22.3% of the e-waste generated in 2022 was formally collected and recycled. 14 billion kilograms of them were improperly disposed of, being treated as regular household waste. The amount of e-waste generated annually has almost doubled in 12 years, from 34 billion kilograms in 2010 to 62 billion kilograms in 2022. It is estimated to increase to 82 billion kilograms by 2030. In 2023, Hong Kong alone produced over 70,000 tons of e-waste. The rapid advancement of technology and consumer demand for the latest devices worsen the situation, leading to a significant accumulation of discarded electronics. E-waste contains toxic and persistent substances such as lead, mercury, and brominated flame retardants. If not managed properly, these toxins can be released into soils and water, causing pollution and health issues. For example, when it rains, chemicals can wash into rivers, affecting fish and animals that depend on clean water. We will also be affected since these animals are part of our food chain. Improper disposal and treatment of e-waste contribute to greenhouse gas emissions. This occurs through the release of greenhouse gases during incineration or when e-waste is left to degrade in landfills, and valuable materials from e-waste cannot be recycled. The report estimates that e-waste management globally prevents 93 billion kilograms of carbon dioxide equivalent emissions. This is achieved by properly recycling metals, which results in lower greenhouse gas emissions than mining new materials, and by preventing the release of refrigerants from temperature exchange equipment. The financial and environmental costs of managing e-waste are significant. In countries with extended producer responsibility (EPR) regulations, producers bear the costs of recycling e-waste in a compliant, environmentally friendly manner to minimize adverse effects. After discussing electronic waste statistics and environmental impact, it is crucial to understand why we should care about these issues. We are all in the global village. Recycling our gadgets is our way of tidying up the shared living room. This way, we can also ensure our kids can live on a cozy, pollution-free planet instead of in a landfill. Social responsibility. What is social responsibility? Social responsibility means taking actions that benefit society and the environment. It's about making choices that go beyond personal gain to impact the community positively. For instance, when we choose to recycle our old electronics instead of discarding them in the trash, we are acting responsibly. This helps reduce pollution and prevents harmful materials from ending up in landfills, protecting our environment and health. Sustainability. Sustainability involves using resources to meet our current needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet theirs. In the context of digital practices, this means being mindful of how we use and dispose of electronic devices. For example, rather than buying a new smartphone every year, we can extend the life of our current devices. This reduces the demand for new resources and minimizes waste. Sustainable practices ensure a healthy planet for our children and grandchildren. If we continue to dispose of electronics, we risk depleting resources needed to produce new devices and increasing pollution levels. By adopting sustainable habits, we can help preserve the environment, ensuring that future generations can access clean air, water, and resources.
Reflective time.
What are your considerations when purchasing electronic devices?
Considerations when purchasing electronic devices. Energy labels. Energy efficiency ratings are essential tools for consumers seeking to minimize their environmental impact and reduce energy costs. These labels, found on devices like refrigerators and air conditioners, indicate how much energy a product consumes compared to similar models. Choosing products with high energy efficiency ratings, such as computers marked with the Energy Star label or electronic devices with a Grade 1 energy label, is a straightforward way to contribute to environmental sustainability and cut down on electricity bills. Building on the importance of energy efficiency ratings, consumers can make greener choices by seeking products that consume less energy and incorporate sustainable materials. When shopping, consider devices certified by environmental organizations, as these often meet higher sustainability standards. By researching and comparing the energy consumption of various products, you can make informed decisions that align with your environmental values. Understanding the life cycle of electronic products. Understanding electronic products' life cycles is crucial for making sustainable purchasing decisions. The life cycle includes production, use, and disposal stages, each with its own environmental impacts. During production, the extraction and processing of raw materials can significantly harm the environment. The use phase involves energy consumption, while improper disposal can lead to e-waste. Recognizing these stages highlights the importance of choosing efficient and sustainable products throughout their entire life cycle. Considering the life cycle impacts of electronic products before purchasing them is a natural extension of evaluating energy efficiency and sustainability. By selecting devices that are energy efficient during use and made from recyclable materials, you can minimize negative environmental effects. This holistic approach ensures that your purchasing decisions support a sustainable future, seamlessly connecting the importance of energy efficiency and life cycle awareness. Assessing personal needs. Before buying new electronics, assessing whether your current devices can still meet your needs is essential. This evaluation can help you to determine if you could upgrade or repair existing devices rather than replace them, reducing unnecessary consumption and e-waste. For example, if your computer has slowed down, upgrading the RAM or storage might be more cost-effective and environmentally friendly than buying a new one. Similarly, if your phone's battery life has decreased, replacing the battery could extend its usability and reduce e-waste. Assessing your devices for upgrades or repairs helps reduce unnecessary consumption and contributes to sustainability by prolonging the life cycle and minimizing environmental impact. Finally, distinguishing between needs and wants is critical when purchasing electronic devices. For instance, if you primarily use your computer for browsing and word processing, you may not need a high-end gaming laptop with RTX 4090. Similarly, if the main extra feature of a new phone is a marginally better camera, it may not warrant an upgrade if your current phone still performs well. Focusing on functionality and actual needs prevents impulse buys and ensures that your purchases align with sustainable consumption practices. Purchasing second-hand electronics is another excellent way to practice sustainability and save money. Consider buying refurbished computers or mobile phones from reputable sellers who certified the device's functionality and quality. This extends the product's life and reduces the demand for new manufacturing, decreasing resource extraction and minimizing environmental impact. Additionally, buying second-hand can provide access to higher-spec devices at a lower cost, fulfilling your needs without feeding into the cycle of overconsumption. Proper electronic waste recycling practices.
Reflective time.
What is the importance of recycling e-waste correctly?
Recycling e-waste correctly is essential. As we have mentioned before, e-waste contains hazardous materials such as lead, mercury, and cadmium, which can leach into the environment if not disposed of properly. These substances pose significant health risks to humans and wildlife, contaminating soil, water, and air. Recycling e-waste correctly prevents these toxic materials from entering the ecosystem, thereby protecting public health and preserving biodiversity. Moreover, e-waste recycling allows for the recovery of valuable materials like gold, silver, and copper, which can be reused in manufacturing new products. This reduces the need for mining raw materials, conserving natural resources, and decreasing the environmental impact associated with extraction processes. Additionally, recycling e-waste correctly helps mitigate the growing problem of electronic waste accumulation. With the rapid pace of technological advancement, electronic devices become obsolete quickly, leading to an increase in discarded electronics. By adopting proper recycling practices, we can manage this waste more effectively, reducing landfill use and minimizing the environmental footprint of our digital lifestyles. We discussed the critical issue of electronic waste, e-waste, its environmental impact, and the importance of social responsibility and sustainability in our digital practices. We explored the alarming statistics surrounding e-waste generation and the harmful substances it contains, as well as the need for responsible disposal and recycling. In the next video, we will focus on practical recycling methods and community initiatives that promote e-waste recycling and environmental sustainability. For additional resources and information, please visit the Digital Competence Education platform.